friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. I made it all the way back around here to Friday. Who would have thought could have made it this long? Oh, this one. Carl Sr. cam. Maybe just up high though. Too high for Carl Sr. I'm gonna get it a little bit lower, but there he is over there. I thought I was getting fat. Look at this. You know, this bag is up, but maybe I am anyway. I haven't seen myself in full view in a long time. No, I'm not looking. See this? Am I? I don't know. I don't be worried about it. But just, I'm just seeing my own lower half. You know, in the basement, it's this the whole time, and now it's this. So we'll see how that's going. You can call the number up there. It's 360-836-4384. Or you can go to YDHWM.com to get on the Meet, on the Google Meet thing, on the video phone we call it. See who's going to be over there today, and who's going to be over here. And yeah, you see me, that's me going to YDHWM.com. Wow, the world is happening outside. It's the daytime, and you can tell the difference between night and day now, because in the basement it was a little bit difficult to tell because the basement has far less windows than this place, which has open windows. I think we're facing north. Or no, I don't know. East, west, I don't know which way we're facing. Seems like the water would be to the north because we're in the Puget Sound, but maybe it's to the east. Oh no, this must be the east. This way is east. No, west. That way it must be west. This way is east. North. So yeah, we are facing the north. So it kind of seems like that since we're facing the north, that the that it's like that we're going that way. That the sun that seems like in the north, but maybe we're not very cardinal north. The sun is not cardinal east or whatever it is. The direction. What to my favorite place. I still do enjoy. So I got the chicken, the green beans chicken. This is actually pretty similar to what I eat every day. So maybe I pattern my food off of this food. Find the fork. Let's take a look at 2017 one. Walking over there to grab a fork, but where is it? Is it in there? No, it's looking in the pizza pit. I thought I saw it not too long ago. Oh! I want to dump my own food all myself. I thought I saw it. Well, look for it, continue to look for it eventually. I thought I saw it yesterday, maybe on the floor, and I remember reducing it in the kit. So I think I have a feeling where it could be. Oh yeah, look outside. Here it is. Oh no. There. Yeah, daytime, bustling. Life is bustling. People going by. Used to be in the basement, not so bustly, but this is what's going on right outside the door now, or outside the window. I'm looking out there, seeing the world. Okay. I don't know if anybody called. Maybe Yellow Fellow called. If Yellow Fellow called, then I'm feeling it's a message. That's the message that we got. A Yellow Fellow message. No messages at all. Those are my guesses. Loading. Oh, yellow fellow came through with one single message. Or two messages, not even one single message. Is that Freddy? I think it is Freddy. There, Freddy, I saw you on the camera. Freddy's walking across the street. Here, I can hear him coming. Freddy, I saw you on the cameras. Here he comes. Oh, I saw you walk across the street. I don't know which ones are working. Do you know? Is it on? It's not working. I don't know which one. I don't know which one is the working one. It's not working right now. Where's the? Nope. Nope. Oh, yep. Maybe that one. That one I heard. Oh, no. No. Is the sound on? Like you got to look at the. We got to mark those mics again with the numbers. I'm hearing clicks. I'm hearing clicks, but I'm not hearing the. Whoa. Maybe. Is the battery out on them? I don't know. There's a new battery if you want to. If you're trying to. Yeah, where's the fourth one? The fourth one, the good one. Carl Sr. hiding it. Oh yeah.
Is this the good one?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, the good one.
Carl Sr., you're hiding the good one, huh?
Well, we're on our way out of the town of Asheville. I was just dropping that off, but you saw us. That's Madeline's new car.
Where?
It's the blue one I got out of. You see it?
Oh, I didn't see you get out of the car. I just saw
you. Have to review the tape.
Oh,
that
yeah.
car. You can watch me go back into it.
Okay.
Yep. It's got Curry and Hurry after our opening shift.
Nice. Did you see my brother?
He wasn't there.
Oh.
So not yet.
How about you didn't get anything in the mail today?
Nope. I checked the mail. Nothing in the mail today.
Well, it's gonna be. Is somebody gonna take it in when you're not there? Because
yeah.
I think it's gonna be there
tomorrow.
From about 10 to 3.
10 to 3.
That's what they're saying.
What?
So.
Oh man.
So that's now. So in the next couple hours you'll be getting it. And then
all right. Well, if you can manage without batteries for, I'll bring it tomorrow.
I guess
Saturday
I'm not
night.
using them. I'm not using them at all right now. But maybe I'll switch over when we get them.
Okay.
Because as of now, it's like concerning a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. It's actually a great temperature in here right now. I bet it's going to be very hot later on, but right now, great temperature in here.
Too hot. Yeah, we need a fan.
Yep.
Last night was pretty hot. I got Far East.
Yum, I love Far East. What'd you get?
Green bean chicken. Classic
that's a good,
thing.
Yeah, classic. Love that, green beans. You know, I never thought I would like green beans, and then but cooked in Chinese food style, so delicious. Oh, one of the ceiling tiles just fell. Or.
Yeah, the sky is falling. It was a weird. It was kind of weird to go back there and be like, "Hey, are we friends or something?" Like,
they remember you?
They remembered me.
Not surprised.
I wonder if we're friends.
I'm not there every day. You're friends.
We're friends. I'm friends with the people I buy food from.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, viewers. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Kenny. I'm out. I'm eating a sandwich. I went to a pizza place. And I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but Kokomo by the Beach Boys is playing over the sound system. And maybe the finest recording to date by the Beach Boys. I'm not joking either. Fun song. I like it. They gave me some samples. They gave me a meatball and some chicken wings. And I don't eat this stuff usually, but I'm going out of my comfort zone. Did you hear that? Kokomo. Kokomo.
Far East is so good.
Good song. Good sax solo. Aren't you in a band?
Yeah.
You guys should cover Kokomo. You should do a cover show of Mike Love, Beatles songs. I mean Beach Boys. Beach Boys. Mike Love
Freddie Wayman.
was the creative powerhouse behind the Beach Boys. And I think it became clear as the years went by.
What about Brian Wilson?
Clearer and clearer. Clearer and clearer.
Are you being facetious?
Clearer and clearer.
Wow, Far East is good. I don't know what is it. I've been cooking my own food, and it's just like, the food is just like, wow, this is good food.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yo, dude. I'm at my apartment, and I might not keep it that much longer.
Why?
I had to get rid of my yellow Jeep. And I have a new rental now. I just used the mouth of rinse. I would say mouthwash, but the bottle says rinse on it. And
Alcohol or
I
fluoride?
just used my electric hair trimmer, beard trimmer, because I had some hair that was going up on my cheekbones too close to my eyeballs. When you get hair going up that far, it's not socially acceptable. And polite society, nobody wants to see that garbage. You don't want hair close to your eyeballs going up your cheekbones, because then you look ugly. That's what I know. That's how I know people feel.
Yeah,
Do you agree with me?
I do.
Should I let my beard... I thought it would be cool before, or funny, to just have little, like, circles of, like, tiny circles of hair growing on my face, like, shave around my facial hair growth, so that there's just little circles of hair.
Yeah, sculpted facial hair?
I don't think I've ever seen that style before. I don't know if it would really look too appealing, but, you know, so what? We're just conditioned.
Somebody's got to start
Is it
something.
purely
Yeah.
conditioning, or is there something intrinsic, oh man, here we go. Intrinsically? See, hey, that's what I get for trying to be smart. And say big words.
Alright, I'm gonna call you back. Maybe. There it goes. Yep, that was a long Skype thing usually. Whoop, whoop.
Call subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, yo, fellow. It's the program. You can call us back. You have about 45 minutes today. Where are you? What are you doing? How are you? Come on down. You got a hair trimmer? And you're still paying supercuts for multiple haircuts? I went back to Far East, it was good. Oh, so good. I can't believe it. Absence makes the heart go fonder. Yo, I'm really satisfied with your messages, telling us about the subtle minutiae of your life. What's going on with your apartment? You're gonna move again? You've only been there for months, maybe less. Where are you gonna go? Back to the farm? Back to Philly? What happened to your car? What happened to the Jeep? What kind of rental car did you get now after you got the Jeep? You got the one thing, and you got the Jeep. Are you still thinking about getting a Jeep so that you could be a Jeep person? Are you thinking about, what are you thinking about? Maybe you're gonna do that. You can be a Jeep person? It's getting hot here. It's gonna be hot soon. Look out. I think it gets pretty hot in Philly. Or wherever you are. Are you in Philly? Oh, hey, the bus to Aberdeen is going. I can see it. Maybe I should get on that bus. Go to Aberdeen. Thinking about it. And I gotta pay cash still. Or we gotta touch dirty cash. Wow, can't believe that bus is going. I'm gonna get on that bus. I want it, kinda. But maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. I don't know about the bus. So, haven't been on it yet. You're gonna get circles, shaved circles onto your face. People will have to start trends sometime. Like, there's always weird trends. And they look crazy. But eventually, if you're not doing that, then you're the crazy one. If you look back at, like, the early 2000s.
Goodbye.
Look back at the, whoa, look at the bird. Over there. A couple crows out there. In the early 2000s, if you look like a different time, but maybe it's on TV only, so if you just look at like the streets, it's easier to differentiate. Hard to tell, hard to know, hard to say. Are we going today? I think we're going today. I think yesterday we're kind of having weird glitches, but today I think we're doing less of that. I think everything seems to be working. I guess I'm gonna just like today leave after this. I'm gonna set it up to go, and then I'm gonna leave. I might not come back at nighttime. I'm gonna coming back to the studio every night, but tonight I think I'm just gonna go back to my residence after this, and that'll be different. Different, because it's like the before time. I guess I still go to my residence a lot. I sleep there. So now I'm like returning there after going out. Instead of only going there. I guess it's good that I have the studio. It's somewhere I can go. It's just the third place that I can go. Instead of just going home to another place all the time. I guess this is what I was doing in the before times. But I was going to other places. I did go to Far East though. Alright, let's call Andrew at Grandma's house. Uh-oh. Oh, Far East is so good. I'm amazed. And it's health feels healthy. Dong, 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 dong. Whoop, whoop. Why is it not going to call?
Hello.
Oh, Andrew.
How's it going?
It's good. What's the program on TV? How are you? I'm at the studio.
Well, it's loud.
What's everything?
I heard a car.
The car is loud?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the studio. It's sunny, and I'm looking outside. People are going by on the streets and stuff. It's kind of a crazy time.
That's cool.
I went back to Far East. You ever been to Far East?
Yeah.
I really like it. I was going there like several times a week, and then I went back there, and I think they remembered me. It's kind of weird to be. I'm kind of. Are they your friends? You know?
Yeah.
Are they? It's like.
I don't
hey,
know.
I know you. I came here a lot, and I was like, hey, I'm back here, and then she's like, yeah, you're back. We're back. Hey, you know?
You work at a restaurant, you know.
Yeah, I guess I do kind of know them, but this
But
one,
you know how it feels.
this one, there's only 2 people that work there,
Oh.
and I call them. I guess I kind of know how it feels, but I don't know if, yeah, somebody's gonna come back. It's something. What are you doing?
Trying to sleep.
You're trying to sleep?
Yeah, I woke up at 8:30 or something.
Why?
No reason. And then I went to bed about 4, and I can't go back. I was just trying to go back to sleep since then.
It's like 1:30. It's very bright outside right now.
Yeah.
Do you have curtains?
Not very good ones.
Yeah, it's hard to sleep with in the sunlight.
I think so.
I have a sleep mask. You ever try a sleep mask?
Yeah, I should wear it again.
You have one? I got a I know I was wearing those cheap ones from Daiso, but I got like a fancy one. It's not even that fancy, but instead of like $1, it's like $12. And it's got little cushions on your eyes. You put it on there, and it totally blocks out the sun. It really lets you sleep into the daytime. Because I know for me, when the sun starts coming up, I'm kind of half awake, half asleep. Like I'm waking up, going to the bathroom, going back to sleep, like kind of doing that kind of time.
Yeah.
But not if you have the mask, the sleep mask, and then you get to sleep all the way, and you actually oversleep sometimes because you don't know when the sun's out. And then you can sleep during the day. It's good. You should get one.
You gotta wear the sleep mask before the sun comes up?
Oh, I put it on when I go to sleep because sometimes I sleep with the TV on. Sometimes I sleep with the lights. I can just sleep with the lights on. Doesn't matter. I got the sleep mask. Also, I think maybe the sleep mask helps me sleep. I put, like, when I'm starting to feel sleepy, I put the sleep mask on, and then instead, kind of like I'm putting it on, and then like kind of lying there and like listening to TV, and if I feel like it, I kind of pull it up again, and like watch some more TV until I get really tired. I pull it back down a little bit, and eventually I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm sleeping or not sleeping when I'm just like laying there.
Yeah.
I was really, I keep thinking about stuff. It almost feels like it's a dream, but I'm like not asleep.
Get the sleep mask and get that's what I always tell you. I don't think you're ever listening. Get the podcast going or go listen to the program or something. And then it won't matter if you're asleep or not because you're not thinking. That's my problem. If you're sitting there thinking your own thoughts, you never sleep. I think it's better to do the other thing. But you're still trying to sleep in the afternoon?
Yep.
Maybe it's time to get up.
I'll give it like another hour or two. All right. Good night.
Well, you're gonna go back to sleep? Or did I wake you up?
No.
I didn't wake you up because you were trying to sleep, but you're in bed still?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and do stuff in a couple hours.
Huh. Well, get that sleep mask. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Andrew over there in at Grandma's house. Who's on YouTube? Who's on the? Oh, yeah, where's the meat? What happened to the meat? Did it fall off? Did I turn it off? Maybe I got to turn it back on. Oh, no, it's this one. That's the meat. Okay. Nobody's in the meat. to start making more calls to call Mark the guitar player. I've been calling him like every day. I wonder if he like if he can't answer, like if he knows. I'm calling him. I don't want to call Mr. Ginsu too. I'm thinking about him. Mr. Ginsu, where are ya? No. We'll get Mark on the message of the future.
Hello.
Hey, Mark. Oh,
How's it going?
how are you?
Good.
I'm at the studio, Mark. I went back to the studio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, did you see that on TV? I think or maybe it might be tonight or last night was the first one back.
I saw it last night. It was all right.
Was that at the studio?
Probably not. You probably just got there, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I got there like last week at some point, like maybe last Thursday or something. But I got fully vaccinated, so now I'm coming out here.
Yeah, it's always good. We got another 2 days.
Yeah, and then you can. Well, not like you're going anywhere anyway, but you could go more places
Yeah.
without having to worry about it so much. But I don't too worried.
You probably got to touch up that place anyway, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like kind of a weird dusty zone now. It's like it's a good feeling though, because I was gone for a whole year. I was in the basement for a year
Yeah.
at my house, and now I'm back. Now I'm back out. I'm going out and doing things.
Yeah, it's always good to do that.
Yeah. How are you? What are you doing?
Oh, I was trying to fix the remote, and I lost the damn part, and Walmart won't replace it.
What remote is it?
It's for my stereo, but we don't really need it.
Oh, what place? There's pieces, the remotes? Usually they're pretty solid.
It's just for the volume.
With what, a button?
It's a remote for the volume.
And what piece fell off of it?
A little springy. It had a wire on a spring. It had to be soldered.
Oh, yeah?
And if I could still find it, I can solder that on there, and it'll stay.
And you took it in there and they said they're not going to replace it?
They're not gonna, but eventually I'll find that thing, and then I'll solder it right back on again.
Yeah, usually Walmart's pretty good about returning things.
Yeah, I don't have a receipt, so they're not gonna do it.
Oh. Sometimes they just let you return stuff, crazy stuff.
Yeah, once in a great while.
So now we have to get up to change the volume?
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah. Could be worse, huh?
I get a little exercise doing that anyway, huh?
Yeah. Yep. What are you listening to music?
We're listening to Fleetwood Mac. That's back in the 70s.
Rumors.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Yeah. Fleetwood Mac. Rebecca probably, I bet that it's kind of country. Rebecca probably likes that. You two can meet.
Kind of like that. We had Steve Miller we played earlier.
Steve Miller band.
Jungle Love.
Okay. Ooey. Wait, which one is Jungle Love? I thought Jungle Love is Otis. Like the time. Otis, or what's the time? You know the time? Like from Purple Rain?
No, way before then.
Yeah. Jungle Love. Ooh. That song? Oh no, Jungle Love, You're Driving Me Mad, Making Me Crazy. That's right. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, I know. The songs are basically basic type of songs that you put together.
Yeah.
You know, they're not hard to work on.
Yeah, the basic songs, huh?
Yeah.
Did you play them on the guitar for practice?
Yeah, just tinking around, see if I could learn the chords and stuff.
Jungle Love, Driving Me Mad. Well, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. I've been trying to call you because I wanted to tell you I was in the studio. It's kind of a new feeling for me. I'm like back here again.
Well, we've been going to my sister's for dinner quite some time now, for a week.
Oh, really? Every day?
Well, we'd go over there and hang out and have coffee sometimes, you know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Where is
But it's
that?
out of the house, actually.
In Lacey?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And when I went there, everybody was wearing a mask, and they're proper, you know.
Yeah. Well, once you're vaccinated, then you can be inside with a limited amount of people without a mask.
Yeah, well, we went wear a mask anyway.
Okay. How many are they're in Lacey? That's good that you're going today, and they driving you too?
Oh, she comes and picks us up.
Yeah, well, that's good, Mark. I'm glad you're getting out of the house a little bit.
And not only going to her house, we actually stop at stores and we can pick up stuff like clop or something, or, you know.
That's good. Go see your family.
Hmm.
What about your where's your brother? I know you had a fight with your brother.
He works 24/7. He gets $45 an hour being an electrician.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, shocked me, right, from KISS?
Yeah. You ever been shocked?
Yeah, a couple times.
You have from guitar, electric guitar and stuff?
No, actually, it was from a soldering iron.
What happened?
Oh, I touched it and got a little, what, a 9-volt shock, probably?
Oh, 9-volt shock's not too much. That's like a battery. You ever lick a battery?
Yeah.
You can
You
lick.
know when you put a 9-volt battery on your tongue, you can feel that energy?
Yeah. Oh, that's a light shock. I've been shocked, I think, on the mics on the program like a good amount of times.
I never went out and bought myself a battery tester. I just take my tongue on a 9-volt and see if it works.
That's all you need. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Are you usually? But you use all the power. You don't use the 9 volts too much.
Yeah.
How's your PA? You get it set up?
Yeah, it's all set up and everything, but you know what? It's got a volume, so I keep it real low so it's not bothering the neighbors.
Yeah. Have they talked to you?
No, I haven't talked to me, but you never can tell.
You ever try to play it loud just one time? See how it goes?
Not really. I'm not really interested in that because it bothers the neighbors.
Well, you carried that whole thing up the stairs, right? How's your back?
Oh, pretty good. I can walk around and stuff, but what I'm saying is you got to put the speakers, when I was carrying the speakers up to the top of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
you put the speakers on each level as you go till you get there. Baby steps.
Yeah. Wow, but then you got to carry this every time you pick it up. Then you got to hold it on the stairs, or it'll tumble.
Yeah, the stairs, one at a time.
Wow. Well, you made it because it's very heavy though.
Yeah, I took a little breather, had a cup of coffee, and then put it back in the room. You know.
You could take a breather while this PA is on the stairs, or you had to bring it all the way up the stairs first.
No, they were all the way in the house, and then I took a breather, took a cup of coffee, and then felt a little better and put the stuff in the room.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You know what the Bible contends of?
What's that?
Nothing but words.
Mm.
You know, the only thing that God wants you to do is get on the roof, strip naked, and go to Western State.
Yeah, Allah Akbar. Huh? What's the?
Joke.
Yeah, the mental hospital.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Oh yeah. Some Bibles got the pictures in them, maybe.
Huh?
Some Bibles they got pictures.
Yeah, a little description of what they're talking about and stuff.
Yeah.
You ever try Crystal Light?
Crystal Light, like lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had it like maybe in the 90s.
Well, we drink that sometimes when we don't want to have caffeine.
Yeah, well, that's his lemonade. I really drink only water and coffee.
Mm.
I really don't drink any.
I think she even picked up a couple things of orange juice just for the heck of it.
Yeah, I don't really drink other drinks other than water and coffee.
Mm.
Like too much sugar usually. I don't like liquid sugar. Is like kind of scary to me.
They got me off the lithium, and they're putting me on substitute med, which it does almost the same thing as lithium, only it's not as strong, and I feel more comfortable about it. You know, you should be comfortable.
Oh yeah, when do they do that?
Oh, about a week ago.
And how's it working so far?
It's good because you're at a comfortable level. You're not either too high or too low with the mood swings.
Yeah, are you still getting mood swings?
Not no more because I'm on the substitute med.
Oh yeah, that lithium is pretty crazy. I think I could tell if you're having a mood swing. Sometimes I would call you and you'd be a little short.
And you're real hyperactive, like you've been drinking a lot of coffee or something, you know.
Really? I thought it's supposed to be a stabilizer.
Well, that medicine I'm taking is a stabilizer. It keeps you in the middle.
Yeah, but isn't the other stuff supposed to be a stabilizer too?
Yeah, but it's too strong for me. It's like makes me tired a lot when I get low.
Too much stable. Yeah, that's pretty wild lithium, huh? And you've been on, how long you been on that lithium? That stuff is not good for your body, maybe.
Same thing I've had that same lithium since I was 18.
Oh my God.
57. Now I'm 57.
Wow. Now it's a new thing, huh?
Yeah. It's like the Thorazine. I got off that, got real sick, and they said it'll only last a couple days, getting sick.
Yeah.
And then I took my substitute med for that. It does the same thing, only it's a more up-to-date type of medicine.
And how about how are you feeling after getting off of lithium? Is it a weird feeling?
It was for a couple days, but after that, when I took the substitute, I was good.
Yeah. What did the not taking lithium do to you?
Makes you hyper.
Oh.
No emergency or nothing. Just makes you hyper a little, like you had a extra cup of coffee or something.
You just playing more guitar? What do you do when you get the hyper?
I don't get hyper no more because I'm on that medicine.
Oh, that's good.
But what I mean is, when I get on the guitar, I'm not going to get on the guitar unless I'm, relaxed.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't want to be a preacher or nothing, but God says it's nice to be with yourself if you're playing,
Allahu Akbar. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna record a message in the future. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go put it in the thing though.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Oh wait, no. Get on the message. You get on the message.
Oh, all right.
All right. Say something. Wait. I gotta go over here. Hey, future's just the past.
Well, hey, everybody in the future, you need to be yourself and content with yourself, and then you can be more relaxed.
Yeah, it's good advice. I got Far East, and they know me. Are we friends?
Yeah.
Okay, bye, future. Yeah, I gotta get up to do the message now.
Oh, is that going to have to go off the phone?
No, I just have to stand up because the VCR is on the opposite side of the room from me now.
Hey, have you gone to any movies lately?
In the theater?
Yeah.
No.
It's a wonder they still have movies because everybody's got videos now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to movies. I was going to a lot of movies before the white man virus, but now I'm not going so much.
Oh. We watched Mrs. Doubtfire. That's Robin Williams.
Yeah, well, I watch tons of movies at home. Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams.
It was kind of a funny movie.
He dresses up like a old lady.
Yeah.
He says, "Woo!" And then he lights his fake boobs on fire.
Yeah, he was kind of a funny character when he was alive.
And then he says, "Hot flashes."
Yeah. I think he took his mental illness and rearranged it to where he can make movies,
Well, yeah, that's good. I heard he was doing a lot of cocaine.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, but he he was on Mrs. Doubtfire.
He made a little cash, that's all.
Yeah. You watch it on what you got on VHS?
Yeah, on those video cassettes, yeah.
That's good. That's good that you're watching those. Do you have enough of those? I've got thousands.
I got a Van Halen interview on a video cassette, and it ripped, right?
Yeah.
The tape came off,
Oh no.
and I put a little piece of electrical tape over it and put it together, and it still works now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad you're still watching VHS, still watching the program, Mark, and VHS seems familiar to you. Because you never see, have you ever seen YouTube in your life?
What now?
Have you ever seen YouTube?
No, not much.
That's good, Mark. I'm glad that you're doing that. I want to do that. I kind of am envious
I
that.
did check out, I broke down and did check out some of those cell phones. They're not too bad as far as the price goes, you know.
Yeah, you can get them for semi-cheap, but it's nice to be in the old world that you're in, Mark. You have something going that you don't have to worry about that stuff. It's
well, say you're at a store, right, and you just got off the cab and you got your groceries. You have to have a cell phone to be able to call the cab.
Yeah.
And because a lot of times these guys are so busy that they don't have time to let you use a phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have to call dial-a-lift? You have to dial them, huh?
Oh, well, not dial-up. That's 3 days. You have to wait 3 days before you can get it.
Oh, okay.
But as far as the cab goes, basically you almost definitely need a cell phone to get yourself a ride.
Yeah.
So we're looking into it.
Yeah, payphones don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Phones are, it's a different world though. I am annoyed by those phones when I see people.
It's a lot of hype, I know that.
Yeah, people just like this guy right now. I can see him on the street looking at the phone. Like everybody's just like walking down the street on their phone. It's like they're waiting in line on their phone. What are they doing on the phone so much? I don't even know what they're doing on there.
Well, a lot of people like to download music, you know, and listen to that.
Yeah, they're just sitting there downloading music all day, every day in the lines. Something they're doing. I don't know what they do.
The musicians don't get much for that, that's for sure.
Yeah. Where's Rebecca?
Oh, she's sitting here doing some art projects. I was telling her the more she does art projects, the better she gets.
That's true.
And she seems to be, you know, making her art projects a little more intensely each time she does it.
Yeah, gotta practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yep. This guy came over, his name was Kyle, and he was playing this strange chord. And I said, "You're strumming it." He said, "Yeah." I said, "What about picking it? You know, finger picking it."
Finger picking, yeah?
And I tried finger picking it, and hey, I learned a new chord, and I put other chords with it. It was good.
Good. 7? What kind of, yeah, you're jamming with your friends?
Yeah, we just sit around, have a cup of coffee or something, or juice or something, and play to open play, you know.
That sounds good.
How's Freddie doing?
Good. He was here earlier, actually, because we're seeing each other now.
I saw him a couple times on the previous programs, you know.
Yeah, if you look tonight, we're going to be at the studio. I'm looking at the messages from the past. Tonight is going to be the first episode in the studio. Freddie's going to be on here if you watch at 11:30 tonight. You
guys ever think about making new songs?
Yeah, we're going to get back together after, and maybe in a few weeks, after everybody's vaccinated, we're going to go see the band.
What do you guys do? Just plunk around at first before you record?
Yep.
That's kind of the way to do it, you know?
Yeah. Well, what's Rebecca saying? Something, huh?
Oh, she's saying about her art project she's doing.
Okay, that's good. Well, I'm going to look at these messages, Mark. You want to listen to them, or what do you want to do?
I'll listen to them.
All right. Here's what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. This is when I'm still in the basement.
Uh-huh.
future, it's us the past.
Hey.
Hey.
Future.
Hey, what do you have to say to the future?
It's tomorrow.
It's the end of Death Week. It's gonna be Spaghetti Week. Oh, Spaghetti Week. Death Week. The pinwheels. All right. Bye, future.
And now I have to go.
Yeah. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hi, future. Laura's making guacamole, and she's gonna eat it in the future. And I'm gonna go home and put a roast pizza in the oven that has fake cheese and meat, and Kenny would hate it.
Yeah. It's Friday. Bye, future. Bye.
Bye, future.
Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hey, Future, is California Taco still there?
The rat race is the top of the white man. We're gonna bomb a little bit. It's the day before Easter. Bye, future. Oh, Laura, I'm there.
Hey, both? Are we still the future? Goodbye, Future.
Bye, future. Bye, past. Oh, Far East was so good. Hey, future, it's us, the past. Hey. It's Sunday, and where is everybody? What's going on? It's a weird time in the world. Yeah. I'm going to be looking at these messages in the past. I'm going to look at the last year. We're up off the floor. You back at the studio yet? You living the life? You going to be out there in the world after the vaccines? Okay, yeah. Bye, future. Bye. Uh-oh. Pressed the wrong thing. I'm back at the studio. Hey, future. It's us, the past. Oh, hi, past. James is sick.
Sick.
Oh. So the virus, we're trying to get the, virus, we're trying to get the phones to work. I think Google might have stopped the phones. Do you have phones yet? Okay, bye, future. Hey, future. It's us, the past. You had to get Skype, you had to do this thing. Are you back at the studio? What are you? I am. Living. How are you living? I don't know. Freddie's going to do the studio up, and we're going to go over there. Today is Tuesday, and people are on the phones. It's early. And oil changes, life, things, weird times. Okay, bye, future. Bye. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Is this real?
It's real.
Fuck COVID again.
Yeah. You go right. We went to Lakewood, and Aiden Kimchi got the frying pan. Andrew's watching Action Bronson.
I got a blender on a stick.
All right. A
blend your
blender on
face.
a stick. Bye, future. Bye. Pass. Here's. Hey, future, it's us the past. We're going to be here for a whole week at the studio.
Hey, Future, is the White Devil the White Devil? Do you want to have sex with the White Devil? Do you think that the White Devil might be actually maybe not that bad? Fuck the White Devil.
Yeah, look out. It's Thursday, eating Pringle hot dogs, and hearing about, I'm eating the kimchi. Pringle hot dogs and kimchi. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm here at the restaurant. Right back in the phones again. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not doing Message to the Future. Yeah, Baby Bird. Hey, future. It's us.
Hey, future.
Hello.
Hey,
Future,
what's up?
the past. Stay out of the future, Freddy.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of Sleepless in Seattle VHS tapes today. 5 for 25 cents.
Car.
That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, future, there's no time on this one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the past. Are we going? Did we get this whole thing in here?
I think so. Here he is.
It's right away double.
Show him the camera angles real quick for the future.
Wow, we got wireless mics.
No wires. Let's see.
Andrew, what do you say of the future?
Where's the White Devil?
Where? Alright, bye, future.
You got the brakes
Bye.
fixed.
Hey, future. It's
Future.
I'm doing this a second time because it wasn't working. the first time. Here's
Number
James. We got all kinds of weird technical problems today. Doing this twice, getting the phones working, getting the video working. It's all weird. All right, now I gotta get up again to change the thing. Okay. Up and down.
Hey, Future, give me the gabagoo with the mozzarella.
Go to Walmart and the dollar store and Freddy's, one of the city council meeting for grocery stores. Yeah, give me my money. Okay, bye, Future. Bye. Hey, Future. There's no number still.
What? It's us the past. Barn or Wolf?
Barn or Wolf? Barn or Wolf? James,
Barn or Wolf, James?
Barn or Wolf?
what do you have to say to the future?
I'm smoking in the bedroom again.
Don't buy things.
Yeah, I had something too.
Don't buy things.
About.
Be careful going through the door.
Oh yeah, which side's the door on? Oh, that's it. Bye, Future.
And then yours yesterday, and then it's gonna be today.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Future. Future, it's up to the past.
Charboil, but it's like fake or something, you know.
We got
That sounds so good.
today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
We got some Joker.
It tasted like there was blue cheese mixed into the burger or something like that.
We got
Oh,
maybe we're glitching. I
Wow.
don't know why it
Can
was
you hear me?
glitching so hard yesterday, and today it seems to be
Say hi to
perfectly
Future.
fine. Can you hear me?
Out.
Huh? Maybe they can't hear me. Okay, bye, Future. All right, Mark. Here's gonna be today.
Oh,
Is what we said. I don't remember. Pass.
well, hey, everybody in the future, you need to be yourself and content with yourself, and then you can be more relaxed.
Yeah, it's good advice. I got Far East, and they know me. Are we friends?
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Future. All right, that was it, Mark. That was 2 weeks.
Yeah, you ever have connection problems?
What kind of, like, with what?
Well, like the other night, we found out our battery was low, and that's why I was hanging up on everything.
Oh, on the phone?
Yeah, when your battery's low, you gotta recharge the dang thing.
I mean, I have a lot of connection problems. I'm using the phone, the computer as a phone. I don't really do the, like, actual phone, and, I'm always, like, kind of, I mean, just like you two, we're both kind of
basically plugged in.
Yeah, my phone's basically plugged in. But we're dealing with alternative systems. Don't have the real phones. Don't have all that real stuff, you know. So like the world is kind of. I feel like the world is not passing me by, or just like doing weird things, so we don't have to be connected to the rest of it. You know, I wouldn't think we gotta get to this point. Most people don't have the landlines anymore.
Yeah, the landline is kind of a caveman kind of thing.
Landline. I mean, I'm using the landline kind of, and VHS tapes and landlines, and like I got the big TV and stuff, like the old TVs. I guess now I like to call them real TVs. But
I think the landline is basically 80 material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the cell phones weren't big until like '99, I would say. So they're still. I mean, that's only 22 years ago.
Yeah, time goes quick, don't it?
Yeah. Oh, man. Remember 1999?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. When everybody was getting the cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Bit
of a rush then, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember all the members of the family. I'm looking at you remember the program Family on the picture?
I'm
Dave.
Yeah, I probably saw it.
Dave, I think it's Dave, Wanda, Tiffany, Carl, Silger. I think I remember. I think it's Is one of them named Wanda? I think I remembered. Dave, Wanda, Tiffany, Carl.
You know what a whammy bar is?
Yeah, I do.
Did you know I can actually bend my strings by pushing on the edge of my guitar?
Really? It's like a natural whammy bar. You don't need the
Yeah, you don't need the whammy one.
Does that mean you're like the stock, like the truss rod?
Well, like in between the chords, if you want to do something solid and whammy, you're not actually making it repetitious, you know.
Yeah. Is your truss rod loose?
But it's probably not good for the guitar, though.
Yeah. It seems like you have a loose truss rod.
Hmm.
Do you have a loose truss rod?
Something like that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you ever tighten? You adjust the guitar, right? You mess with the truss rod.
Yeah.
Could be the truss rod. You know, there's like that metal rod that goes to the back of the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whammy. What do you been recording stuff?
Well, what I do is I sit around and do nothing, drink some pop or something, and then I'd eventually go in there and say, okay, I got an idea, I'll put it down on tape.
Yeah.
Or actually, it's digital now.
Yeah, I got to hear some of your albums. We've been putting one of your songs on as the credits, you know, on Tuesdays.
I really don't know how to go about that because you don't got a CD player.
Yeah. You got to give them to JP. Tell JP to rip them onto the computer.
Yeah, didn't one time you had a CD player? A used one or something?
This computer has a CD player.
Oh yeah, you can burn stuff with that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's got a burner. It's definitely got a disc, though. I can get the stuff off a CD.
You can actually go out and get a track player. It does have a burner involved in it, you know.
Yeah, but I can get a rip. I could rip it. That's what they call it when you get the CDs. Put the CDs on the computer. You should tell JP to use the ripper.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, and then you can get the rip it.
Hmm. They're probably not too expensive.
No, yeah. Well, we got about 3 minutes left today. Making it to the end of maybe we should look at 2017. What'd you eat for lunch?
We haven't had lunch yet.
Oh yeah, what do you have a plan?
We had like a sandwich or something in between, you know.
Well, that's not lunch?
Well, similar, you know.
I think that counts as lunch. What do you don't...
We didn't have breakfast. We just had a sandwich.
Yeah, that's... Well, at what time? I think that's what's lunch and breakfast. I mean, what kind of sandwich was it?
One of those turkey sandwiches.
Yeah.
Kind of slowed me down a little, you know.
I think that's lunch.
They got the turkey and the ham and all that stuff over at the Safeway.
Yeah, that's lunch.
Yeah, that's lunch. We didn't eat breakfast, though. I think I got too full on the coffee. That's why I wasn't really hungry for breakfast.
Wow, how much coffee did you drink? You got full.
There's
I mean, to get full from coffee seems like a lot.
Well, I got full on the coffee about 10 o'clock, and then I got doing things, you know, rewiring my speakers and shit.
Yeah. You rewired your speakers?
Well, the thing came off when the thing fell over onto the floor.
The PA fell over?
The little wire popped off, right?
Yeah.
So I soldered it on together. I'm starting to make songs that are, each one is a little different.
Yeah, well, they used to be all the same?
Well, they were all similar, and one guy came and listened to my music. He said, "This all sounds the same," and I go, "Oh, wow, I never thought of that."
Yeah. Now you're making it different, huh?
Yeah, making the songs a little different, bass, a little more bass this time, or a little more drums this time, or something.
Yeah.
I'm using electronic drums. I'd rather have a real drummer, but every would, you know.
Yeah, you get what you can get.
Yeah. But the drum machine helps out quite a bit, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, well, that's what's on the track on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That turkey sandwich was made by Safeway?
Yeah, they got those sliced sandwiches, you know.
Yeah. And
with the regular bread.
You put it in the fridge.
Yeah, and then pull it out when you're hungry, you know.
Because you went there on Wednesday, right? What, you got lettuce and stuff?
Wednesday we went and shopped, and basically we got everything we needed, you know.
Well, you got some of those sandwiches on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Is it, the sandwiches with lettuce in it?
I usually take the lettuce out because it's wilty all the time.
Yeah, it seems like it would get pretty nasty after a couple of days.
I put a little mayonnaise and mustard with it, I'm fine.
Yeah, I gotta get some bread. Do you buy bread?
Well, I probably don't have to because the sandwich already has bread on it.
Yeah, I never buy bread. Gotta put it in the toaster
Yeah.
or something.
I like some extra bread, though.
Yeah?
Money?
Oh, yeah, bread. Get that cheese, the bread.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, did you you ever get that new stimulus? I know you're trying to get it. Show's
My
over.
letter said it's on the way.
Oh, good. That's good, Mark. The show's over. We made it.
Hey, good.
All right, I'm running the credits. Here they are.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
All right, I'll laugh at you later.
All right, bye, Mark. It's Friday. Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-3634. Call me a message. Get on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Faulty Fridays. Thank you. TCTV, The Baby, Dirty Fat, The Social Books, 4-star video, Mark the Car Player, Rebecca, Mountain Boards, Northwest, Stuff.com, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, this year watching, thank you. Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.